Found in a recent study in 2015 to 2016, 18.5% of children were considered obese, and 39% of adults were considered obese. 7.7% were considered severely obese. Sugar has affected the rise in obesity in people in the US, according to ScienceDirect.com. I do not know much about y'all or what y'all eat, but I do know how most Americans eat and how I eat, which I eat a lot of sugar. You might not even know you eat sugar, but maybe after listening to this, you will take a closer look and see what you actually are consuming and putting into your body. Um, I've personally seen the side effects of cutting out sugar from your life. My wife used to have really bad migraines and headaches, and after she cut out the sugar, she has had much less headaches. She still gets them, but not as bad, and almost no migraines. And also, today I would like to discuss the side effects of added sugars and what all sugar is in. You might not know it, but sugar is in pretty much everything. If you look on your ingredients list, like I have these Oreos right here. Oreos have 13 grams of sugar in it, and then the second ingredient on the ingredients list is sugar. And then it goes all down to corn syrup. This thing is loaded in sugar, and that is only 1 cup of Oreos, which there's 16 cups in here. And if you're like I do, I eat like half the box during one sitting. And then also, something you might not really pay attention to is milk. Milk has 12 grams of sugar in 1 cup. So you're consuming 12 grams of sugar on top of the Oreos that has 13 grams per serving. And that's if you only eat one serving, you're at 25 grams. The latest projections suggest that in 2030, there would be 57% of the world adult population could be overweight or obese, according to Fabio Ferretti and ebcohost.com. Also, sugar definitely makes you fat. But not sugar in itself. If you only eat 2,000 calories of sugar every day, you are not going to gain weight. But sugar is digested faster in your body because it's less substantial versus if you eat a chicken, sweet potatoes, and green beans that will fill you up, and it's a lot less calories and it will last longer because it takes your body longer to actually process it. And sugar is addictive. You want to eat more of it, and it's high in calories, which will increase your chance of becoming fat or obese. If you eat a high sugar diet, you'll be hungrier often because of what I said about it takes up less space or it is processed faster. It really has no nutritional value. It's not good for you. If added sugars, that is, like, you need your sugars like from bananas and stuff like that, but you don't need all the processed refined sugars. And sugar causes heart disease, which is linked to weight gain. And that is according to the New York Times. And I think heart disease is in the top 3 right now for killing people in the United States. And also, sugar causes tooth decay, which brings me to my next visual aid. I'm using my phone because I do not have a projection on here. And tooth decay, it kind of shows the stages of it right there. But first thing sugar does is it builds up on your teeth, and then it causes plaque, which in turn, if you don't brush your teeth and take care of them, will actually start eating away at your teeth. And once it eats away at your teeth, it'll cause cavities, and if left untreated, it will eventually just deteriorate the whole tooth, worst case scenario. But if you get on top of it early on, then you can actually reverse, or not so much reverse, but prevent the long-term effects, because one of the first stages of it is it eats the enamel, according to Oral-B.com. And after it eats the enamel, it starts eating the tooth, and after it eats the enamel, you can't go back from it. And cavities are little holes in your teeth. Like everybody knows, it's just a cavity, and then you get the filling. But another side effect of that is you have to go to a dentist to get the filling, which can be pretty pricey if you don't have dental insurance. Sugar causes your glucose level to rise. The rise and fall of your sugar levels and your glucose level can make you feeling tired, anxious. If it gets too low, pass out, or however, the worst case scenario may be. Over time, high sugar diet can cause type 2 diabetes, which type 2 diabetes is mainly caused by a high calorie diet, but high calorie diets are usually comprised of sugar because you eat more of it. It's not a substantial source of calories. Sugar should make up less than 10% of your calories consumed. And now, as it stands, the national average is 17%, according to the New York Times. Knowing how sugar affects your body is a vital way to a healthy life. Now you know some of the main effects of sugar and what it can do if you cut sugar out. And this affects almost 50% of the population. In my introduction, I stated that 39% of people are obese and another 7% are severely obese. Now that you know all the side effects, I hope you to choose to cut sugar out of your life, or at least look and see how much sugar you are consuming into your life and be aware of what you are actually putting into your body. The average adult in the United States consumes around 308 calories from added sugar per day, according to Medical News Today.